I'm here with Sandeep Singhal, the co-founder of WestBridge Capital. Sandeep, today you were at the candidates and I believe you had an exhilarating day.
What a day, man! What a day! I mean, particularly after day before, it was just an exhilarating day. I happened to be in the balcony, and the way the view was from there, some of the bars were restricting part of the chessboard on which Gukesh and Vidit were playing. So I was leaning on the balcony and I was a little worried if I'll just drop off the balcony onto the chessboard. But it was exhilarating, fascinating, and the tension was palpable. I mean, for all the candidates, I don't think I've seen this kind of serious atmosphere. It seemed like it was a duel going on all the chessboards, and pretty dramatic, and the end result was very satisfying to me.
Yes, and Gukesh is now in joint lead at the candidates after 8 rounds. That must be a special feeling.
It is indeed a special feel. I mean, he's only 17 and a half.
Yes.
That's just fascinating. For him to make it to candidates was already, he's ahead of his tenure in many ways. And then to be here and, pretty much from very beginning, he seems to be the person to sort of beat, whichever way you look at it. And despite what happened day before, where sort of, time pressure, call it, whatever, he ended up doing something that cost him heavily, even though he was leading pretty much all of the game and would have become joint in lead. And it seemed like it would be pretty natural for him to win that day, and he lost it. And then to come back today and dominate the game the way he did it, with sort of an unusual opening, and it just, marks of a champion. No pressure on him, but it just seems like he's so comfortable at this stage. Not only him, of course, Prag. Again, it was amazing to see him. These two young boys are, literally the fact that they are at candidates is special, and that they are at candidates feeling like this is their backyard is just exhilarating to watch. For WestBridge and for Waka, it's just such a special feeling. I think we have to pinch ourselves. Even in our dreams, I don't think we would have sort of imagined this happening so quickly. And yet, from our perspective, whatever happens in the tournament, that doesn't matter. For what matters is that India is on the world map in chess.
Absolutely, and WestBridge and Chess Academy began in 2020. Now it's roughly 3 years and few months, and the involvement of WestBridge in chess keeps growing. Of course, Waka continues. Anand is training these youngsters, but now you've also taken the step of sponsoring Gukesh. Could you tell us a bit more about it?
Yeah, no, I think yes, that the Waka's mandate is to find, outstanding young talent in India and help them reach the world stage, which is what happened with many of these people. And then it was planned in this way, but it ended up happening that with Gukesh, we ended up sponsoring him for a longer period of time over the next 5 years. It's just something that just happened. It wasn't our intent. We were not looking to do this. It just so happened, and when it happened, it seemed so natural that we would be. And for us, Prag is as special, so are the other people. But with Gukesh, our involvement has grown, and so it is with Vishali. But particularly Gukesh, we're backing him all the way.
So you are right now backing Gukesh, sponsoring him, and also Vaishali.
Yes, Vaishali is also part of that plan, and of course, Prag is doing very well too. So it's, from our perspective, they're all part of the Waka family, and there'll be other sponsors who will come in, and that'll sort of increase the game. That'll increase more attention, bring more resources to the game, and that's great for us. I think For us, I've said this earlier, there's no real commercial intent. We are not looking to do any of these things with any sort of specific commercial output. But in whichever way or form we can be engaged more with the game and pitch in. So yeah, happy that with Gukesh, about a few months ago, we decided to, fully back him with 5-year full sponsorship.
5 year.
Yeah, he does
Wow.
the next 5 years exclusive WestBridge sponsorship, and that's something that has gone on well. Of course, Anand is involved with it fully, as he has always been. So in that way, yes, WestBridge and Gukesh now have a special relationship.
Beautiful. That's so wonderful to know because, everyone's talking about Gukesh not having a sponsor until this point, and now he has found one. So this is beautiful news for Indian chess that Gukesh has a long-term sponsor. One of the things that I am truly amazed with about Waka and also your approach is that there is a plan, but at the same time you guys are very much flexible. What is needed, that is done for the players. Do you also see it that way?
Well, definitely there's no plan. There's no plan, there's no big agenda. We have a great shepherd in Anand, and we love the game. For us, the game is bigger than all of the participants in it. So there's no big agenda, no big plan. I think byproduct will be a world champion. It won't be the main agenda.
But you yourself are getting more and more involved in it, yes?
Well, it's the world of chess. I got introduced to only 4 or 5 years ago. There's something unique about this world. It's almost like watching Warzone without any physical casualties. The intensity of the game, the characters are, everyone has a personality. Each of these individual players have a different personality. It's just, it's incredible. And there are multiple ways in which we are getting involved, and there's no limit. And we will do more things in future.
And coming from you, it's even more interesting because you sort of are into all spheres of business. You meet people from all walks, different companies, different entrepreneurs. So you enjoying this chess atmosphere speaks a lot about chess in general.
Yeah. No, I think chess is a fabulous game, and I think it's. I wouldn't be surprised if whole of India takes on to chess in a mega way, and all the stuff that you're doing. When I see your viewership going at the rate at which it is growing, it's amazing. I don't think you would have imagined it a few years ago. And it's beautiful. It's one of those games where actually the most unassuming normal person ascends to great heights and just tends to have, maybe from India, more sort of humble personalities, not your in-your-face sportsmen, more sort of, your boy next door. You won't even recognize them, but until you see them on the chessboard, something special about chess.
And lastly, I want to ask you that, WestBridge has done so much for these current crop of talents that are there. And India has these new crop of talents always coming up. This will continue, yes, for the next generation as well.
Yes. Anand is constantly on the lookout for the next person to get involved with the broader classes. There's multiple tiers. There's broader classes that happen where there is maybe 10 to 15 people. Then that moves on to individual classes that happens for a few people. And that leads on to sort of individual special inputs like what ended up happening with Gukesh, which may be finding a great second, which may be helping find a sponsor if someone has to pitch in. We have to pitch in more, we pitch in. So it's it'll go on, and hopefully we'll have a slew of more Gukesh and Prag and Vishalis coming.
Beautiful. Thank you, Sandeep, for all your contribution. And it's amazing to see all these young talents sitting at the board wearing the WestBridge and Waka logo. It's wonderful to see.
We are proud. We're proud. Thank you very much.